Oh, Dennis, my heart is broken, you to have died with the hard word upon you. My grief, you to be alone now that has spent so many nights in company. What way will I be going back through? Gort and through Kilbecanty. The people will not be coming out keening you. They will say no prayer for the rest of your soul.
What way will I be the Sunday? And I go in up the hill to the mountains. Every woman with her own comrade, and Mary caution to be walking her lone.
What way will I be the Monday? And the neighbours turning their heads from the house. The turf then is cut lying on the bog and no well-wisher to bring it to the heart. What way will I be the night time and none but the dog calling after you? 2 women to be mixing a cake and not a man in the house to break it. What way will I sow the field and no man to drive the furrow?
The sheep to be scattered before springtime, that was brought together at the harvest.
Oh, Dennis, I would not begrudge you and you leaving praises after you. The neighbours, keening along with me would be better to me than an estate.
But my grief, your name to be blackened in the time of the blackening of the rushes. Never to rise up again in the growing time of the year.
Mary, tell me, you think they would give me the body of Dennis? I would lay him out with myself only. I would hire some man to dig the grave.
Here now, all he brought in, the shirt, the flannels, the shoes, this little they are worth altogether. Those Montague boys do be poor.
They had a right to give him time to ready himself the day they brought him to the magistrate. He to be wearing his Sunday clothes, they would see he was a decent boy. Tell me, what way will they bury him the way I can follow after through the street? There is no one else to pay respect but his mother, Mary Cahill, and myself.
That is not to be done. He's been buried since yesterday in a field that is belonging to the jail.
It is a great hardship that to have been done. Not one of his own there to follow after.
Those that break the law must be made an example of. Why should he be laid out like a well-behaved man? A long rope and a short burying. That's the order for a man that is hanged.
A man that is hanged. Dennis, was it they that made an end of you, and not the great God
Patron from Gaol?
They did not, but set them free 12 hours ago. You may have passed them in the nighttime.
Set free, is it? And Dennis made an end of. What justice is there in the world at all?
He was taken near the house. They knew his footmark. There was no witness given against the rest worthwhile.
Then the sergeant was lying, and the people were lying when they said he informed on them in the jail.
I've no time to be stopping here talking. The judge got no evidence, and the law set them free.
Are there any people in the streets till I call them to come hither? Did they hear in Galway such a thing as a man to die for his neighbor? Tell it in the streets for all the people to hear. Dennis Cahill of Slavect is dead. It was Dennis Cahill from Dare Gaol died in the place of his neighbor. It was he was young and comely and strong, the best hurler and the best reaper. It was no small thing for him to die, and he protecting his neighbor. Gather up, Mary Cushion, the clothes for his child. They'll be wanted by this one and that one. The young boys crossing the sea in springtime will be wanting a thread for a memory. One word from the judge and Dennis was free. They offered him all sorts of riches. They gave him drink in the jail and gold to swear away the life of his neighbor. Patron was no good friend to him. He was a foolish and wild companion. It was Terry Fury knocked a gap in the wall and sent the calves into our meadow. Dennis would not speak. He shut his mouth. He would never be an informer. It is no lie he would have said, given witness against Terry Fury. I will go to Gort and Kilbecanty and Drubrod and Dorota and give him great praise. I will call to all the people in the fairs and all the singers at the fairs giving him great praise. And the child that was left in the house that was shook, it is great will be his boasting of his father. All the people of Ireland will give him welcome, and all the people in Boston. I, to stoop on a stick